past week I've had a few students come in and they wanted to learn the song Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that go on in that song. So if you want to learn this, start by placing your first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string. And I'm going to be picking what's called a broken chord rhythm. It's basically taking the chord and you break it up to a rhythm by picking the strings. You can learn more of this through the complete basic rhythm course at www.edkihm.com. But here's how the picking pattern goes on strings: 4-3-2, 4-3-2, 4-3-2. You see my arm is just swinging loosely over the strings. I'm swinging down up in like a semicircle motion towards the strings. And this is how the intro goes. Then he does it like 4 times. And then when the verse starts, it's G5. The next chord, just place your 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. Keep your 1st finger down. Same pattern. And then for the next chord change, you're going to lift the 1st finger off, move the 2nd finger down to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and place your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and pick the same pattern: 4-3-2, 4-3-2. And then you just lift your 2nd finger for the next chord change, same pattern. Now the next chord, for a C chord, I don't use the bar chord. I like this open string formation. So I take my 3rd finger and I slide it up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and I put my 1st finger down on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. I'm going to pick the same pattern, but it starts on the 5th string, 5-3-2. 5-3-2, 5-3-2. It's down, up, down, up. The next chord is a C minor, so I'm going to take that 3rd finger and slide it down 1 fret, keep my 1st finger right where it is. So my 1st finger is on the 3rd fret of the 5th string and my 2nd finger is on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. Alright, and then I'm going to pick the same pattern. And then for the next chord change to a G5, lift the 1st finger off, slide your 3rd finger down to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and we're going to pick the same pattern, but we're going to start on the 6th string, 6-3-2, 6-3-2, and you see the arm needs to keep going down, up, swinging with a steady continuous motion from the elbow. Those are some of the things that you would learn in the complete basic rhythm course, which you would find on my website at www.edkihm.com. Now I'm going to take you through that verse again so you can see how all the chords connect from one to another. Alright, and one thing I want you to notice is how certain fingers stay down during those changes, like from the G5 to the G5 with the F sharp in the bass. My 1st finger never has to move, it's just my 2nd finger. And for the next chord change, I lift my 1st finger, slide down 2 frets, 2nd finger never leaves the string. Then I place the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. For the next chord, it's just my 2nd finger lifting up. Alright, going to the C chord, I keep that 3rd finger down and I just move right up to the 5th fret, put my 1st finger down on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. For the C minor, I just move down a fret. And for the G5, lift the 1st finger, slide down a fret, connect with the 6th string on the 3rd fret. And all the chords are actually pretty easy if you go slow and you place your fingers carefully and follow those instructions for moving those chord changes. And again, the whole time your arm is going to keep moving with a steady continuous motion from the elbow. 2 things about that. When you keep your arm moving, it keeps you in time and it gives you more control over your dynamics. So here's all the chords for the verse. G5 with the F sharp in the bass, E minor 7, D suspension, a C chord, C minor, and a G5. Oh, don't tell anybody I made that mistake, alright? So you can see the arm has to keep swinging. Now that takes you through the verses, and then after the 2nd verse they go into the chorus. So when they go into the chorus they use a G5 here, a G5 with an F sharp in the bass, then an E minor, a B minor bar chord to a C chord. I'll take you through that a little bit and then wrap this lesson up, okay? So here's how it gets into the chorus. G5, G5 with F sharp in the bass, and then an E minor. Now when you're picking this pattern over the strings, that's string 6-3-2, 6-3-2, and I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up. Now technically I really don't need to hold that chord at all. I can go like this, G5, F sharp and bass, E minor, B minor. Now the pattern changes to the 5th string on B minor, then it goes to a C chord, 5, 3, 2, and then G5, E minor, B minor, then C, G5, F sharp and the bass, E minor, B minor, C chord, G5, G sharp and the F sharp and G5 with the F sharp and the bass, E minor, B minor. Then to get back to the verses, it goes C like this, and then C minor, then this G5 here, and then you're ready to go back to the verses. Okay? Now, when they play the song, they use the bar chord C, and then the bar chord C minor, but I really like the sound of these open strings on the rhythm. You know, it just sounds nice. It's a nice guitar sound to have that 3rd string open. It's just a different way to play it. It's not necessarily wrong. It's not exactly the way they played it, but it's the way I like to play it. So I hope to come back and do this on a regular basis, maybe every week, but for right now it'll be the occasional blog, and I hope you learned something out of that, and that's what I like to do. I like to teach people real songs from real people, as opposed to fake songs from dead people. So if you could check out my site, www.edkihm.com, there is on the subscriber side the complete basic rhythm course, which will teach you how to strum, so you can learn how to strum and change simple chords for all the songs that you would like to sing and play by your favorite bands and artists. Thanks for watching.